How you doing, everybody? Nick DiVirgilio here to talk to you and to demonstrate for you a couple of really cool products. The first one are the Zildjian L80 low-volume cymbals, specifically designed so drummers can practice at a low volume on real cymbals. Really cool product, like I said, made from a special alloy, perforated all the way around. They bring down the volume tremendously. The second product, which goes with that perfectly, it's a great pair, are the Remo Silentstroke Drumheads, a single-ply mesh drumhead, again, bringing down the volume tremendously. As drummers, we fight the volume wars all the time. If you live in a big city, in an apartment or a duplex or something like that, and you want to play your drums, you need to practice. You need to play on your kit, not an electronic drum kit. Electronic drum kits are great, but they're different for practice for sure. You want to get the same feeling, the same effect when you're practicing your rudiments, your fills, your grooves, all of the above. These two products make it so you can do that in pretty much any setting, and you won't bother a soul. They bring down the volume level by about 80%. I did a video similar to this not too long ago that you can still find on our YouTube page. It was with the Remo Silentstroke heads, but it was with Zildjian's Gen 16 cymbal line. Those are still perforated like the L80s, but they're buffed bronze cymbals meant to go with Zildjian's Gen 16 electronic pickup system. You can still use those for practice situations. Those are great as well. And in fact, the Gen 16 come in a bunch of different sizes. There's chinas, splash cymbals, and things like that that you can make your drum kit really big if you like. The L80s come in 3 different packs. One has a 13-inch set of hats and an 18-inch crash. One has a set of 13-inch hats, 14-inch crash, and 18-inch crash. And the set I'll play for you today has a set of 14-inch hi-hats, 16-inch crash, and an 18-inch crash ride. Great sizes, great for practice. Let's get into it. With the Zildjian L80 low-volume cymbals and the Remo Silentstroke drumheads, you can bring your kit from this volume to this volume. Now, I don't know about you, but that's pretty amazing how much lower the volume actually is. It's really quiet. You can do this for hours, never fatigue your ears at all. The thing about putting mutes, rubber pads, and different kinds of things to quiet down regular cymbals is that it chokes them to a point where you almost feel like you're playing on a practice pad. With these L80 quiet cymbals from Zildjian, you still get feeling back at you like when you hit a normal cymbal. So when I hit the crash, I feel the stick go into the cymbal and the cymbal kind of do its wobbly thing. To me, it's really important to feel that feeling that goes up your arm. It feels natural. Same with the ride cymbal. You get the nice chick sound from the tip of your stick. You also get the nice bell sound from the shoulder of your stick. And this one is a crash ride, so you can crash on this one as well. Again, getting a natural feeling so you can really practice properly. The hats, same thing. They feel like hats, so it's so cool. With the Silentstroke heads, you get tone out of your toms. They feel a little bit different than normal heads, being that they're mesh heads. You know, if you ever played a Roland electronic drum kit, especially the TD30s, it's the same kind of mesh head that comes on those electronic drum kits. So it doesn't stop on the head like a normal plastic head would, but you still get, it's as close as you're gonna get. Same with your kick drum, feels nice, it gives back to you, so you can really get specific on your grooves, on your strokes, on your fills and licks. Just an awful lot of fun, and you can do this, like I said, anywhere. If you're in your apartment, you can keep the windows open. It's a nice day out and practice to your heart's content. You won't bother anybody on the street or your neighbors down below. There are a couple of tricks you can do with these cymbals and your regular cymbals, like I have it here on the hi-hat. I put the bottom hi-hat cymbal back on with the L80 low volume cymbal on top. It is a little bit louder because you have the regular cymbal there, but you can get even more specific with your hi-hat sound if you want to practice certain things, like playing on the bottom cymbal if you're doing your hi-hat solos, playing down here below, or just kind of working on your jazz hi-hat, anything like that. Still pretty low volume, but you just get a little bit more. Just to reiterate, like I said at the beginning of the video, Zildjian also makes the Gen 16 line of perforated cymbals. And what's cool about that is they make a bigger variety of sizes. There's chinas, a 20-inch crash, splash cymbals, things like that. So you can have a really huge setup of quiet cymbals to practice with. And there you have it, everybody. As drummers, we need to practice, and we need to practice on our real instruments. These products from Zildjian and Remo, the L80 low-volume cymbals, the Remo Silentstroke Drumheads, give us the opportunity to play on the real drums, real cymbals, and practice to our heart's content. So when we get into those studios and we get to those live gigs, we can be at our very best. If you want any more information about these Zildjian L80 low-volume cymbals, Remo Silentstroke Drumheads, or any other product, just contact your Sweetwater sales engineer.